Today on the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Folashade Adeshina, is asking the court to compel the defendant to be responsible for the upkeep of their son. The defendant, Temidayo, accepts this responsibility but claims he is not in a financial position to live up to the responsibility.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Ashaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Folashade Adeshina versus Temidayo Joseph. Parties sworn on oath.
Thank you, Akin.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Folashade Adeshina.
Ma?
You are the plaintiff. You say yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Not ma. Okay. And Oba Muyigu, Temidayo Joseph.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Your Honor.
So why are you here?
I'm here because of my child.
What happened to your child?
He's not taking care of my child since over 5 years ago.
Let's start from the beginning. How did you meet him?
We date as boyfriend, girlfriend.
Then you now got married.
Yes.
When did you get married?
That is 7 years ago. 8 years ago.
You started dating 8 years ago.
Yes.
Then when did you get married?
7 years ago, sure.
A year after.
But it's more than 8 years. Our courtship is 4 years before I get pregnant for him.
Okay. So when did you put to bed? When did you have a baby?
That is 20. I had two babies for him, but the first child is dead, but the second child is alive. So that one is 5 years at last year, July. Going to 6 years now.
Okay. So what happened? You don't live together?
Yes.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
It's the one that asked for divorce. I don't know why he asked for it. That is 4 years ago, after I had the baby. So since then, he got married with a woman that has 3 children in my area. So I don't know how it happens because his uncle sent him to school, but on the way, he just withdrew that he's not going to school again. All of us, what happened? He said he's not going again. So his uncle have to abandon him. But my parents take care of me, which is my mom. I don't have that again. So now, after 3 years ago now, no, 4 years ago, my auntie asked me to come and learn fashion designer. So, and I've been learning the fashion designer from then. If I call him that, how are we going to do it? My baby school fees, he will started cursing me. I don't know. He will started cursing me without anything. I didn't do anything for you. Even the
woman. So he will
woman.
just start to curse you. Just start cursing you on phone.
Yes. Even the woman do called me. If I see the woman now, I don't know her. I don't know her. He will call me, started cursing me. What is this? So I don't know. I don't know. But all what I want is, I just want him to start paying my baby school fees because I'm still learning.
Okay. So what do you have to say to this?
My name is Obamoyigun Temidayo Joseph. I'm a native of Ondo State. I and Folashade Adeshina, we met, I think, 2009. That was September 23. And that was the first time we met, and we discussed together to be friends of each other. And just in the journey, we started courting together. As of 2012, we had our first issue. But unfortunately, the first issue was lost due to maybe miscarriage and some other thing. And I tried to console her. I tried to put her together. As at 2013, I gained admission into University of Lagos, Akoka. I studied biochemistry. So as in before then, so I've been noticing all kind of maybe wrong move, which she has been taken as a result of the bad friends she's moving with in her area. People started telling me the kind of thing, but I don't want to listen to that. I pretend as if I didn't hear what they are saying. I'm a Christian, and in everything a Christian must be doing in life, he or she must add the fear of God. So in lieu of that, later, I started noticing the way she normally behaves. She would just go out, come back in the middle of the night. I said, why are you just doing all this? At a point in time, I noticed that if this kind of thing should continue, there is no way I can be able to control this lady. I tell her, stop all this move. By that time, I also have an affair outside then, because I don't want her to just jilt me suddenly. So I have a lady which I'm dating. She said I was dating a woman with 3 children. In fact, it's a big lie. In fact, the lady gave birth to only 1 child, and the husband is late for a long time. And we met each other maybe just during the Christmas time as of 2013 then. Ever since then, we've been courting with each other. Later, but then I was in school. So whatsoever anything my brother gave to me that I should use to manage myself in school, God be my witness, I always would divide it into 2. I will give her half part of my of whatever I want to use in school then. At a point in time, in the middle of the way, I got stranded. Often, my brother always complained that, why? I gave you 5,000, I gave you 6,000. Just within words, he told you are telling me that.
Your brother didn't know you were married. He didn't know you were married.
My brother knew that we are into relationship then, and she has been pregnant then.
Okay, you were not married.
We are not legally married.
What do you mean by legally? Customary wedding is recognized under the law.
Yes, ma'am.
So, tell me what kind of marriage did you conduct traditional wedding?
No.
Okay, you just started living together.
As far as we only had an introduction.
That's it. You sought for hand in marriage from the family.
So, as I now notice the move, the way she do, I can't even control her again. At a point in time, she doesn't listen to whatever I'm saying again. She does whatever she likes. I say, okay, if that should be the case. We are still living together under the same roof. So, when I noticed that this threat is too much on me, immediately as she gave birth to the boy she was talking about, that is Juwon Elijah Obamoyegu. That was my second child. She gave birth to that child on the 18th of July, 2015, as at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So later, I noticed that this girl has just been changing. The mother also, I don't know what she has told her mother. The mother was also, all what they are just complaining to me is that if I don't have money to do this, if I don't have money to do that, I should just go and do what my mates are doing. I said, what are my mates doing? I said, I can't just go beyond what my limit is up to. I said, so then from there, the second week when she gave birth, the mother took both her and the boy away from home without giving me any formal notice. They will say, okay, yes, we want to take this boy to Ibadan so that she will go and spend some time with our auntie. I say, well, no problem. In as much as it's for good. So later, she was just going, coming. And I'll ask her, do you want to stay or you want to leave? She said she didn't know. I can't continue to be living all alone. I'm a man, and I'm not a boy anymore. So then I say, okay, if that should be, I won't force you to stay. If you want to go, you go. If you want to wait, you wait. But she was busy complaining. No money, no this, no that. I exercised patience till like 8 to 9 months before I introduced the second lady she was referring to. That, okay, maybe once in a while, we can. Because the day the mother instructed her to come and pack and load, I was just in the room, just putting things in place. She just came with her younger sister and said, Mami ni kiwa kwerumi. Just in the Yoruba language. She said, the mother said she should come and pack and load. I said, have you given me any formal notice? No notice, nothing. Why are you doing that? And you call yourself a Christian. And she's a chorister in church. So, later, I said, well, if that should be the case, this is what you want to do. I didn't dispute it. Go ahead. And I sat on the bed then. And she was packing a load. If I'm lying, maybe whenever she wants to talk next, she should what? She should counter my statement about that packing. I never for one day touch a load like this. That's pack your load outside. Then she pack everything. In that process, you've already left my house. So if you should see any lady with me, you don't need to accuse them or harass them. So later I bring a lady to my house. I say, well, I can't be living all alone. Because I can't be just dating this one, that one, and whatever. Then I start up with my life. One afternoon, maybe someone gave her maybe an information that the husband is maybe is dating one lady, blah, 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 and some other thing. She came home. Immediately as she came home, she saw the lady sitting down on the chair. I was also coming, not knowing that she's around. So immediately as I enter, the next thing she asked me was that, who is this lady? I said, she's my friend. The next thing I hear was an hot slap. The person that has left my place for like 8-9 months was a slap. And God be my witness, I didn't touch her. I said, is that the worst you want to do? Okay, no problem. If that is what you want to do. I didn't touch her. She want to start exchanging word with the lady. I said, no. Your load is not here. It means you are not what? You are not entitled to be in it. You say you can't what? Exercise patience. So leave. And on several occasions, whenever I go to her, let's settle all this blah, 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 and some other thing like.
You went to her, you want to settle, even after you had the other woman?
No. As I say, we should just settle. Let's just have a kind of peaceful thing. So, on most cases, she will just tell me that and ever since that 2013, up to that when we now had that second child, ever since when we had that second issue together with her, I and that lady, we never had any issue. And it was as a result of the statement she uttered, though she's not God. She said, if I should hear any sound of baby, that it is only a cat that was making sound. I said, are you God? And truly, the words come to activation. Ever since then, I didn't say anything. We are just busy doing it. At a point in time, I was tired of having any affair with any woman. Because it was just as if somebody is just pouring water into a basket. Ever since 2013, up to date, she has left. She came back later when we had that second issue, that they settled the dispute with us. That second lady was not living with me. She's just like a girlfriend thing. So, but after settling, later she now come up with another problem again. So I said, well, if this is what you want to do, ever since when she have left, I can't be begging you to come back. Because what you want me to do, I can't do it. I can't do it.
What is it?
She always say I should go and do what my mates are doing. And I ask her, what are my mates doing? She say, she give me what? A stipulated period of what? 1 year. That if I don't double up, I say, yeah, I can't do all these things you are saying. I'm a Christian. I can't do it. She means I should go and do all those kind of corruptive things just to get money, all in the name of her own self-interest. All what she's thinking of is caring of the baby.
The plaintiff, Folashade Adeshina, dated Temidayo for 4 years before she became pregnant with the first baby, which later died. Folashade alleges that after she gave birth to the second baby, Temidayo started having an affair with another woman, which has 3 children. The defendant, Temidayo, claims his mother-in-law instructed his wife to move out of his home, so he had to bring in another woman to take care of him. Judge Fumi wades into this matter.
How many children do you have right now?
We have just only 1 child.
Do you have any other children?
No.
No other child?
No other child.
So why is it difficult for you to take care of your child?
Thank you so much, ma'am. The reason is this. Ever since when I've been through with my program, I've not been able to secure a better job. I've sent my mails, sent my CV to different kind of company. Even presently, in my area, I was only managing with...
You amuse me because you are just... this while everything you were saying, I was listening to you. But the minute it came to the issue of your child, and you said you not had a job, have you not been feeding?
I've been feeding.
So your child should not feed all this while. Listen to me. You listen to me. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not referring to your matter now. I'm talking about your child. And I'll address it from the moral aspect and from the legal aspect. I'll pick the legal aspect first. There is a law in Lagos State that states the man must provide for the child. Welfare, upkeep, protection, and security. Now you're not talking about yours. You even live together as a couple. You acknowledge that you have, ordinarily we should be talking about 2 children now.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a relationship that is not as if you had the baby by mistake. It was planned for by the 2 of you. So you have that child. Why won't you be concerned about the welfare of that child? Why?
The reason is that I've not started any job.
You've not started any job. Wait, listen. You've not started any job. You don't look famished. You don't look like somebody that is suffering. As I'm looking at you.
Yes, ma'am.
You even you think people just pick a new wife out of nothing. No, you know what I'm talking about.
I understand.
And you just confirmed that even with this other lady, you've been making an attempt to have another child. The hospital bills are there. You've not been picking up the hospital bills towards achieving that purpose. So if you can pick bills for that, what is your child's offense that you cannot take care of that baby?
Right now, the way I'm living is as a result of what? Of the helping of this my new fiance. I've not gotten a better room. The place where I'm working presently is just like a tutorial where I'm working with my brother in the area.
Suddenly your voice is so quiet and you are talking in a very subtle manner now. This is not the way you started. Do you understand? I'm just baffled. Your voice is very low now. I could barely hear you.
I can speak louder than this.
So start speaking the way you were speaking before.
Right.
Money matter now. Your voice is suddenly going down.
All right. The fact is that it's not that maybe I am denying my responsibility.
You have. No, you confirmed it. How much have you given her? Since she left, you separated. How much have you given her towards the welfare of that child? Tell me, how much?
I've not given her anything because she decided.
How many years now?
Ever since 2015.
So how many years? Calculate, how many years?
That's like 6 to 7 years.
So in the past 7 years, do you know how much you have spent on yourself? Do you know how much you have spent on your new? Do you know how much you have wasted? You never made your child a priority. That's what I'm trying to point out to you. Not 2,000 naira, not 1,000 naira, not 500 naira, not 100 naira. You're an irresponsible father. Highly insensitive and irresponsible. And you're still making excuses at this stage. Like I told you, I have little concern about whatever went wrong between the two. You are both adults. But when it comes to the child, what is the boy's offense?
The boy has no offense.
So why did you decide to treat him that way?
It's a result of my
And
financial
you just
situation.
told me that is the only child you even have right now. So what is your problem with the boy?
The fact is that this lady has caused a lot of damage for me.
The lady caused, and that has to do with your child?
Because ever since...
Who impregnated her? She impregnated herself?
No.
Or when you were sleeping with her, you didn't know that a child would come out of it?
No.
You didn't know?
I know.
So what rubbish are you telling me?
Order!
If you're in a relationship with someone and the relationship does not work out and they are children of the marriage, it's not the children's fault that they came out, that they're a result of the relationship you had. It's not their fault. It's not the children's fault. Is the child going to school?
Yes, it's going to school.
How much is the school fees?
22,700.
You have another school you want to put the child?
Yes.
You have another school?
Yes.
Very close to our place?
Yes.
What's the name of the school?
Richland.
Pardon?
Richland.
Richland. What's the name of the school?
Bima.
You know Richland? Where is the address of Richland?
Richland is close to the place where we were living together before.
Where do you stay now?
I stay with my auntie.
Where?
at
Where?
Ibadan.
Oh, you are not even in Lagos.
Yes.
You don't have a choice over where the school is. You are just going to pay the school fees. Because at that age, with the age of that child, under the law, the child ordinarily, the custody should be for the mother. And so, the child is at the right place right now. It's just for you to pick the bill. Welfare, school fees. If there's hospital bill along the line, it will be passed to you. From now, I'll first give it to you. How much do you want to be paying for upkeep from now?
All right, thank you, ma. Presently,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, ma. Thank you, Your Honor. Presently, as I've said earlier, I've not started.
You don't have anything to pay. You don't have money to pay. Let me tell you.
And I
As
told
simple
her
as
to
say, listen
send
to
the
me.
boy to my
Listen
mom.
to me. Just keep quiet and shut up for once. You are not paying. You are not ready to pay. Then I told you there is a law that says you must pay.
Your Honor, from the look of things, what I'm realizing in a month presently is totally 3K. But I promise I'm going to be what? From that money, I'll be deducting 2,000.
What's that from?
From the money I'm realizing. So I'll be sending out 2,000 every month. I promise. Pending the time I'm going to get a better job.
That's your proposal.
Temidayo, a graduate of biochemistry, claims his total income in a month is 3,000 naira. Judge Fumi is not accepting his justification for being irresponsible. She rules after this break.
Okay, and I'll give my judgment. Judgment for the plaintiff. The defendant is to be given the plaintiff and upkeep for the welfare of the child they have together in the sum of 25,000 naira on monthly basis. Judgment for the plaintiff.
All right.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit your case.